IVF is not your only option. What most women are never told. Many times when women are trying to get pregnant, the conversation turns to procedures and medications and timelines and age. But some things that are often overlooked is that the reason you're struggling with infertility in the first place might not be addressed if you're only given IVF as your only option. And that's why I love the conversation that I recently had on my podcast, the Hormone Puzzle podcast, with Dr. Natalie Crawford, where we dove into all of these pieces and more. Hi, I'm Dr. Kayla Smith, and if you're watching me on YouTube, welcome. I invite you to hit that subscribe button and follow along. I will come in here weekly and talk about fertility and hormone optimization, holistic health, getting pregnant even in your 40s and 50s and beyond. So thank you for being here. I am really excited to share more about my conversation with Dr. Natalie here on YouTube. And we talked about biological age versus chronological age and why there's such a big distinction. We also talked about how you can optimize your egg health even into your 40s. Even when you're told IVF is your only option, we still want to focus on egg quality. And unfortunately, we can't change the quantity of eggs that we have. We're actually born with all the eggs that we'll ever have, and we lose hundreds of thousands of eggs every single day. Even from birth to adolescence to our 20s, it's hundreds of thousands of eggs. And so there's nothing that we can do about that. That is just basic biology, but we can improve the quality of the eggs that we ovulate. We can improve the environment in the uterus and the reproductive system and any root causes that might be there, such as estrogen dominance or how you're detoxing and methylating your estrogen and all your hormones. What does your gut environment look like? Do you have an inflamed gut with opportunistic bacteria? Do you have anything like leaky gut or even things like SIBO? Do you have a vaginal microbiome imbalance? Do you have a mineral imbalance? Or is there something in your DNA that we can optimize and turn on the SNPs for optimized fertility? So there's so many things that we can do to make sure that you are fully fertile so that you can get pregnant and stay pregnant. And that's what I talk about with Dr. Natalie on the podcast. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm going to stop really fast and introduce myself. I am Dr. Kayla Smith, and I run a telehealth company out of Gallatin, Tennessee called the Hormone Puzzle Society. I've been working with women and couples for almost 10 years now, helping them to identify the root cause of why they're not getting pregnant, optimize their body, and heal so that they can get pregnant and stay pregnant. And so again, talking about the conversation I had with Dr. Natalie all around egg health. So even if you've tried everything, even if you've been told that IVF is your only option, there are many things that we can do before IVF to get you ready for IVF, whether it's your first or your next. But then there's also things that we can do for those patients and clients who say, I don't want to do IVF. What can I do to get as fertile as possible and try for natural fertility? We also work with those patients and clients. So thank you for listening. If you love this episode, please, again, hit that subscribe button, follow along, leave us a comment. What have you been told about your fertility? Where do you feel like there's blocks? What do you feel like needs to be healed in order for you to optimize and get pregnant? So thank you for listening. Again, I'm Dr. Kayla Smith, and I can't wait to see you on the next episode. So bye for now.